Satyam What we'd like to do is just read the English translation of these 8 verses, and then we'll circle back and each one of the 3 of us will speak briefly on one of the 8. Madaram madare bhyopi mangale bhyopi mangalam. More sweet than all other sweet things, more auspicious than all other auspicious things, the greatest purifier of all purifying things, the holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
More sweet than all other sweet things, more auspicious than all other auspicious things, the greatest purifier of all purifying things, the holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
The entire universe, from exalted Brahma down to the lowly clump of grass, is a product of the illusory energy of the Supreme Lord. The only thing that is reality, again I say reality, the holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
That person is a true preceptor, a true father, a true mother, a true friend also, only if they teach one to always remember the holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
There is no certainty when the last breath will come and put an abrupt halt to all one's material plans. Therefore, it is wise to always practice chanting from very early childhood. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
Lord Hari eternally dwells in that place where truly exalted, spiritually advanced souls sing in the mood of pure devotion. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
Nice meditation, yes? Oh, what sorrow! What a great sorrow! More painful than any other misery in the world. Mistaking it as a mere piece of glass, people have forgotten this jewel. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
It should be heard again and again with one's ears. It should be uttered over and over with one's voice. It should be perpetually sung and sung anew. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
Number 8.
It makes the entire universe seem insignificant as a blade of grass. It reigns supreme over all in a splendorous manner. It is full of eternally conscious divine ecstasy. It is supremely pure. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything.
And I don't know why she didn't sing the Hare Krishna mantra, because that's the holy name alone is everything, but we can say, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Shri Shri Gaurnitai ki jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki. Now comes the speaking part about one of the ashtakas, and I have a little, I like images, so what can I do? I'm going to show you something that helps to share some of the message of this first of the Shikshastika verses. And I hope I can find it very easily. There we go. This is the first of the 8 verses. Madaram madarebhyopi, mangalebhyopi mangalam, pavanam pavanebhyopi, harir nam eva kevalam. More sweet than all other sweet things, more auspicious than all other auspicious things, the greatest purifier of all purifying things. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. So we discussed acquiring a taste for the holy name. Now, the taste for the holy name shouldn't be problematic because by nature it's very sweet and it's very auspicious. So it should be very easy. Sweet things are very easy. There's something about the holy name when one is diseased, especially according to the teaching of Rupa Goswami, with the disease of jaundice, things that are sweet taste bitter. Although the nature of things that are sweet is that they're very sweet. So there's a sweetness within the holy name. According to Brihat Bhagavatamrita, which is a very nice book by Sanatana Goswami, the holy name of Krishna is the highest nectar. It's my very life and my only treasure. This is spoken by a devotee, Gopal Kumar, who received mantra from his guru in Vrindavan, and he made that his life and soul, or life and his only treasure. And he was tasting the sweetness. And that sweetness carried him to the stage of spiritual perfection, although he started off being just a little village boy. There's a reference we discussed during this weekend from Hari Bhakti Vilas. Hari Bhakti Vilas is another literature presented by Sanatana Goswami on many topics, and one of those topics is chanting of the holy name. So there's a reference from Skanda Purana. The holy name of Krishna is the highest benediction above any other benedictions. It is sweeter than the sweetest honey, the eternal fruit of transcendental knowledge, and the tree of the entire scriptures. Now, it's said in the scriptures, it's said in Srimad Bhagavatam, that the process of bhakti, by its own nature, it awakens that which is within the living entity, and within the living entity is the Supreme Lord and the relationship of the individual with the Supreme Person. And through that bhakti process, causelessly awaken knowledge and detachment. So knowledge is awakened by the process of bhakti, which is most effectively awakened by the chanting of the holy name. And therefore, transcendental knowledge, the fruit of transcendental knowledge, is made possible starting with the chanting of the holy name and all the other processes of bhakti that follow it. Here's another nice reference from Shikshastika. Some of you know what Shikshastika is. It's another ashtaka, or 8 prayers. And these 8 prayers were recited by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. And in Bhaktivinoda Thakur's commentary of that second verse, the holy name of Krishna is sweeter than the sweetest honey. The most beneficial activity among all auspicious deeds. There's symmetry in all of these explanations from different scriptural sources, just confirming the same. Srila Prabhupada, those of you that are visiting us for the first time, below the deities, there's a row of photographs. On the far left side is our founder Acharya, and right next to our founder Acharya is here his spiritual master Bhaktisiddhanta. And Bhaktisiddhanta had a disciple, photograph is here, a Kinchana Krishnadas Babaji, and he liked to chant. He would chant non-stop. Here's one of his sayings about chanting. Chanting the holy name of Krishna is the true nectar. The holy name is like honey. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So many of us were engaged during this weekend, as you heard already Premananda described. Some chanted for 8 hours, some chanted for more than 8 hours, some chanted for the whole day. Then on top of that, we had public Harinam Kirtan, and that seemed to be appreciated by many, many devotees. So whether sitting in your home, in a solitary place, chanting of the holy name, or coming together with many others who are doing the same, or kirtan in the temple, or in your home, or in the public place, it was really ecstatic, singing and dancing, and the same process as given to us by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this chanting of the holy name process, is a process that's very joyful, and by its nature, it's very sweet. And one who takes up the process, at least inquisitively, seriously, sincerely, inquisitively, what is there about this mantra that so many people are engaged in it? There's purification, and there's gradually realization of the auspiciousness and the beneficial effect for oneself and for others, for chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So now we have two other speakers. Who's in sequence on these lists? You're next. He's elected. Now, which one? Number 4. Okay, it's not cooperating. I know why it's not cooperating. We're going to go back, Krishna permitting, we're going to go back to Kevalastakam number 4. What's this one? Okay.
Om Jnanam Timrandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadammayam Tadati Swapadantikam Vanchakalpa Tarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. So this has been a very amazing retreat, very uplifting due to the uplifting association of His Holiness Romapada Swami Maharaj. And Maharaj wanted us to share our realization on one verse. So I chose the 4th verse. It's a very wonderful verse. And the translation goes as follows: there is no certainty when the last breath will come and put an abrupt halt to all one's material plans. Therefore, it is wise to always practice chanting from very childhood. The holy name of Sri Krishna alone is everything. So this verse says, Kirtaniya mato balyad, that we should chant from the very beginning of our life. Often people think, especially in India, many of us come from that part of the world here, that chanting is something we do later in life, once we get old and we really can't do anything else. And then in our spare time, we can, do something with our beads and say some mantras. It's just like if we take a fresh flower, right? And our life is like a fresh flower, and we want to offer it to Krishna. But before we offer it, we let it dry, we wait, and then we put it on the ground, we stomp on it, and then it gets really old, frail, and nothing is left of it. Then you take it to Krishna and you offer it. Here, Krishna, take the flower. So that logic is similar, that we should wait until the end of our life. When we can't do anything else, then we should chant. But no, this verse is saying from the very beginning of our life, when we have youthful energy, or when our children have their energy, it should be engaged in the Lord's service. It should be engaged in chanting Krishna's holy names. And this verse is giving a very nice reason, a very good reason why this is a good idea. What is that reason? Because it says that there's no certainty when our last breath will come. We don't know when our last breath will be. At any moment we can pass away. So how can we be sure that I'll do it later in my life? Srila Prabhupada says, we don't know who is the oldest person, because sometimes young people die, sometimes very old people die. So someone may be only a year away from death, and they're very young, right? Just like when I moved to Florida, then the realtor was showing me a place to stay, and he said that his previous client, he had a previous client who built a house for himself, and then he was building 4 houses there. And he built one for himself, and then he was building 3 more for his 3 kids, so they could all come and stay by the beach in Florida next to the ocean. And he said just as he was finishing building all 4, he had a heart attack and he died. So life is so temporary. We don't know when it can go, when it can leave, and what will we do. So this verse is saying that we should invest in, we should put our effort in something that will last, that will stay forever. We in this world, we try to be very successful and get all the promotions we can, have a high social status, be known as a leader, a spiritual leader, be known as very well loved in our friend circle. But all of these things won't last. They can, at the moment of death, they leave us. Everything that we work so hard, even to please our friends, that doesn't last. At the moment of death, it's all taken away. So what is not taken away? What is there that still remains? And that is Krishna's holy name. That is pure devotional service to Lord Krishna. And Lord Chaitanya, this is why in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Ramananda Rai is speaking to Lord Chaitanya, and he speaks a very beautiful verse. Here it is. Yes. Ramananda Rai is speaking to Lord Chaitanya. He says, pure devotional service in Krishna consciousness cannot be had even by pious activity in hundreds and thousands of lives. It can be attained only by paying one price. That is, what's the price? Intense greed to obtain it. If it is available somewhere, one must purchase it without delay. So Ramananda Rai is saying, whatever the price may be, whatever we need to adjust in our life, whatever sacrifices we need to make, we must take time out. We must take shelter of this holy name of Krishna. Because this is the most valuable thing we can have. Right? This is that investment, that jewel that stays with us forever and ever. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Kamala dhala jala jivana talamala. That this life is tottering like a drop on a lotus petal. It can end at any moment. Everything is shaky, or if it doesn't end, the world around us can crumble. But this is the most valuable thing, the holy name. And whatever price we must pay, we should pay that price to get the holy name. And not just that we pay that price, but we should also, and that's what the verse is saying, have all of our family members chant the holy name of Krishna. We should inspire and encourage our children to chant the holy name of Krishna. Because this is the most best gift we can give them. We give them so many gifts, we buy so many things for them. But this is the best gift. There's one advertisement, an insurance advertisement that I saw once, and it was from State Farm, and the advertisement said, "You are young." And it showed this, young man with lifting weights. "You are strong. You are successful. You are intelligent. You are fast. Your illusion is the greatest." So the writer of this advertisement was Brahman realized, right? They knew, they could figure out that young people think they'll never die, but they still need life insurance because they too can die, right? So through reasoning, through logic, we can make our children understand that anything can end, so what is the point of all of this? The main benefit is when we can go to the spiritual world and be with Krishna. And this is the path, this is the process. Narottam Das Thakur says, Golokera Premadhana Harinama Sankirtana. That the love of Goloka, the Premadhana, the wealth of the spiritual world, which is far greater than any jewel in this world, has come down in the form of this Harinam Sankirtan. And this is our most important panacea, our connection with Krishna. The Bhagavatam describes that we have a great responsibility, actually. It's not just an option, it's not that we should do it, but it's our responsibility to inspire our dependents, to encourage them to be Krishna conscious. Because Krishna says in the Gita, whatever we have, yat karoshi yadashnashi, yat juhosi dadasi yat. Whatever you have in your possession, Krishna says, offer it to me. So our family members, they're our family members. And Krishna is saying, you offer them to me, meaning that it's our duty, our obligation to make them, to encourage them to become devotees of Krishna. Otherwise, we get sinful reaction, we get papa, because we have something that we're not offering to Krishna, we are holding back. So, let's not hold back, and let's take inspiration from the wonderful great souls. And the great souls are helping us in this process. They are giving us so many opportunities, and to our youth and to our children, like these wonderful retreats, like the trips to India, the yatras. I used to, as a child, also go on these yatras. I would travel with His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, and I would go each year, and he would take me each year, and I was not so grateful. I didn't realize the value of what I had. And I used to wonder, why are they taking me? Why is he taking me? And it was because he knew that one day it would click. And one day it did click. I realized that this is selfless love, that these great personalities who come and visit our towns, they have nothing to gain, they have nothing that they benefit from this. It's simply a life of sacrifice. And they're coming here just for our benefit. And how unfortunate we are if we don't take advantage of that. This is the most selfless love that we'll find in this world. So everything in this world is temporary, it's flickering. The only thing that stays with us is the holy name. So we should take shelter of this holy name from the beginning of our life. Shri Harinam Prabhu Ki. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya
चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So this is one of the most nerve-wracking experiences in my life, trying to open my mouth in front of my spiritual master. So I will just close my eyes, consider myself as a puppet in his hands and see what happens. The verse I have chosen is the verse number 6 of Shikshashtakam. Aho dukkham maha dukkham dukkhad dukkhataram yataha kachartham vismritam ratnam harer namaiva kevalam. So you can see the focus goes to the word dukkha. So I am going to talk about miseries. And you will see the height of that miseries coming through this verse. So we all understand that a fundamental way of looking at misery is to get what we don't want and to not get what we want. And Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, ye hi sansparsha ja bhoga dukkha yonaya evate adi antavanta kaunteya na teshu ramate buddha. The moment we try to extract pleasure by bringing our senses in contact with the sense objects, what generates is misery. The very same object that we anticipate deriving happiness from becomes the very cause of our unhappiness in due course of time. The question is why? And Krishna says that it's because Adi Antavanta Kaunteya. Everything has a beginning and an end as far as any object of this world is concerned. And because of that, we eventually have to experience misery. So one of the ways I like to put it is dukkha is equal to Krishna's plan minus our expectations. So whenever we have certain expectations, there is always going to be an overriding Krishna's plan, which eventually is going to bring some problem. Because this material world is never meant to give us a lasting, sustainable happiness. And that's why Krishna rubber-stamped this world with the quality of dukkhalayam and ashashvatam. So it is a place of misery, and that's because everything is temporary. So now that's one level of understanding, dukkha. Now everyone has a subjective experience of miseries in this material world. Like for example, just a few weeks ago, I had a meeting with my senior director and in the company I work for, and he was not there essentially for the meeting. And then after 5 minutes, he sends me a note saying that he got stuck in his Tesla for roadside assistance. So then after he came back, he shared with me what happened. So what happened was that for 1 hour, the mechanics came and they tried to reset the whole computer, but they did not manage to do so. So after those mechanics left, then he tried to restart and the car started. So that was actually even a bigger problem because he doesn't know what happened, which means that in the future, anytime this can happen again. So in other words, these small disturbing situations in our life are always there on a day-to-day basis for us. But from an absolute point of view, what is actually real misery? So it should satisfy 3 characteristics. It must be common to everyone, nobody likes it and nobody can avoid it. And Krishna says that there are actually 4 categories of miseries falling or satisfying these three conditions. And they are birth, death, old age and disease. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Dosha, Anudarshanam. So as long as we are in this material world, we all have to go through these cyclical conditions of birth, death, old age and disease. And there is just no way out. And that is why it is called samsara. We are all stuck in a cycle of miseries. Now this verse is talking about a different kind of misery though. So in order to understand this particular misery, I thought of quoting another verse which comes in the context of Dhruva Maharaj, and which pretty much has the same analogy that is given in this verse. So when Dhruva Maharaj was aspiring to get the highest possible material benediction, which is essentially a kingdom greater than his great-grandfather, so which means literally, because his great-grandfather was Lord Brahma. So therefore, to get a kingdom greater than Lord Brahma is just something that none of us would be aspiring for typically. So it's the highest, material aspiration that one can have. But by the mercy of his spiritual master, Narad Muni, he entered into meditation on Lord Vishnu, chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya for 6 months. And then he got to meet the Supreme Lord face to face. And then the Supreme Lord asks him, what do you want? So after meeting the Supreme Lord face to face, all his desires, the material desires, they just evaporated. So he says that sthana abhilashi tapasi sthito aham. That I have been actually looking for sthan, means like the highest possible place in the overall kingdom of existence, and I have been aspiring for that, and that's why I entered into the austerity. But tvam praptavan deva munindra guyam. But now that I have obtained you, who is so difficult to reach even for the demigods and the greatest of the rishis. And then he speaks a very similar analogy. He says that kacham vichinvan api Divya Ratnam. So I was literally looking for broken pieces of glass, and now I have gotten you, who is a transcendental. So Divya Ratnam, transcendental jewel. So here also you can see Kacha and Ratna. And therefore, Swamin Kritartha Asmi Varam Nayache. I don't have anything to ask because I am completely satisfied. Now imagine that Supreme Personality of Godhead expands in the form of His holy name. Kolikale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. Particularly in this age of Kali, it is explained that all of us have access to Krishna in the form of His holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nama Chintamani Krishna, Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. Purna Shuddha Nitya Mukta Abhinatvam Nama Namino. There is no difference between that Supreme Lord and His name. And a common analogy that is given is that if we chant water, 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 that's not going to quench our thirst. Because the object water and the name water, the sound water, they are different. But because the Supreme Lord is absolute, there is no difference between Him and His holy names. So in other words, He is giving us His complete access in the form of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So when we just consider that as something very cheap, this is just like mistaking it as a mere piece of glass, and therefore people have forgotten. Just because access to the name is so easy, that doesn't mean that it is not precious. So that's what this is pointing out, that to consider this holy name, which is non-different from the Supreme Lord, to be ordinary, is the greatest unhappiness, the greatest sorrow that one would be going through, more painful than any other misery in this world. There was a great saint who was living in a particular town, and a person came to visit him in a dire condition. His son was going through a terminal disease, But it so happened that saintly person was out of town. So he met one of his disciples. And so this disciple gave him a formula. He said that, why don't you take a piece of paper and write the name of Rama 3 times. Rama, Rama, Rama. And make a cup out of it, put water and drink from that. So he took that suggestion, went back. Just a few days later he came back, very jubilant. And this time the saintly person was back. And then he said, I'm really thankful to your disciple. So what happened? He said, he gave this wonderful formula to write Rama 3 times, Rama, 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 on a piece of paper and make a cup out of it, and my son drank it and now he is cured of the disease. So then he says, where is my disciple? And then the disciple came in front of him. He said, you are a fool. What kind of formula did you give? Even one name of Ram should have been sufficient. Why did you ask him for 3 times Ram? And then the spiritual teacher, he gave his disciple a piece of stone and asked him that, can you find out the value of this? So then this person went to different places. So first he ended up in a vegetable shop where he was asking, how much money would you pay for this? He said, this looks like a potato. I will give you $1. Then he went to some other place and sees that the value of the object was increasing. Then he thought, let me go to the jewelers and see, or goldsmith, how much are they going to price this? So they looked at it and then they consulted others and then they said, okay, we are ready to give you $1,000 for this. I said, okay, they're fine, but I'm not going to give it to you. I'm just trying to find out the value. And then he went to the king of that place. And the king then consulted the minister and they found that this would be really, really precious. He said, I'm ready to offer you half of my kingdom. So he said, wow, half a kingdom is a good price. So he said, my search is done. So he went back to his spiritual master and said, okay, I found out the value. So what did you find? This is worth half a kingdom. He said, you still don't understand. Just go and get that piece of iron. And then he got the piece of iron, he touched that stone to the iron, it transformed into gold. So then he understood that actually it's a touchstone and no value in this world can actually really evaluate the price of that particular stone. So he said that the names that we chant, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, is just like that touchstone. It is not ordinary, although it may sound ordinary. And therefore, when we are chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, if we can just close our eyes and understand that when we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna is right there in the sound vibration, then we will have a different kind of an experience. And therefore, the greatest dukkha, the greatest sorrow is to consider that Hare Krishna, the name of the Supreme Lord, as ordinary. So thank you very much. That's all I have to share.
Just looking around the room and hearing these nice speakers, and I spoke so briefly, but that's okay. Next year, we have been having these Festival of the Holy Name events every year in Chicagoland, not here in Naperville because there wasn't a Naperville temple 17 years ago, but in the Chicagoland area for 17 years. Year number 18 will also come again. And so we invite all of you, newcomers, old-timers, youngsters. We had a full set of activities for the 2 sets of younger generation children. Please come and join us in this Festival of the Holy Name. It's an invitation, a warm, genuine invitation, and guaranteed something magical will happen. One of the classes I spoke about this morning was a verse from the section of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, leading up to the 4 essential verses of the whole Bhagavatam. And we spent some time discussing this word, sa rahasyam. Sa rahasyam means the mystery of devotional service, and devotional service for this age begins with chanting. Many of you are doing so many duties. To elevate those duties to the transcendental position, the good starting point is the chanting of the holy name. Of course, you come regularly, some of you, many of you come regularly. Those that aren't coming regularly, come regularly, but join us especially because it's a very focused experience of elevation of consciousness from the worldly to the transcendental. It's a genuine invitation. Please come and join us next year around the 4th of July holiday, so mark it on your calendar. Hopefully some of you will come. So I think we're going to end. Any comments or questions from our audience here? You would like to contribute something?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you very much. I wasn't able to come in person, but was attending online. And one thing that I really appreciate that I learned from this, we always ask you the question and struggle with how to focus on chanting when we are chanting, and very, applicable answer that you gave was respect. And I think that has been so much help. So I really appreciate that. I just wanted to share that, my gratitude towards you, because we are always asking answers from everyone. So that's one thing. And also I really want to thank you, because today the class is, we have sung this.
You have what?
We have been singing Kevalastakam for so long, but really, like you said in the beginning, it's meditational. So it indeed is meditational today to understand it and take it deep. So whenever we are chanting, we can think about this is the holy name is everything. So thank you very much.
Do you have the lyrics for this song? Would you like the lyrics for this song?
I have.
You have.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, you chant at home?
Yes.
Take 3 minutes, 4 minutes, read, lean back, consider what you've just spoken and heard, and then begin your chanting. It just helps to hit the reset button for why we're doing what we're doing. And that's the respect principle. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj, for over more than a week of your wonderful association and so much guidance in helping us to properly perform this process of chanting of the holy name. All of us who attended we were benefited so much. On behalf of the entire Naperville community, I want to express my deep gratitude to you. And as Maharaj said, once again, I am extending also the same warm welcome to each and every one of you who could not participate this year. At least, please make all efforts to attend next year. We are here to serve you. I also want to express my gratitude to His Grace Gopal Hari Prabhu and Parama Rupa Prabhu. Please give a big hand. I have a couple of announcements. His Grace Yamuna Jeevan Prabhu, can you please show your hands over there? He will be offering a course on ISKCON Disciples course for all of us who are practicing Krishna consciousness, practicing how to chant the holy names of Krishna. First and foremost, we have to understand who our founder Acharya is. And this ISKCON Disciple course is meant to educate us on that. And without respect for one's guru, one cannot make any progress in spiritual life. So this course there are many online courses, but this is in person. And our GBC and all our senior authorities, everybody recommends that we attend in person as much as possible. And we are very fortunate that His Grace Yamuna Jeevan Prabhu, very well qualified, amazing teacher, he is available for offering this course. And the dates are July 20th, 21st, 27th, and 28th. So all of you who are serious about your spiritual life, who have not completed the course, please contact His Grace Yamuna Jeevan Prabhu over there. Please don't miss the opportunity. Today we have a very special guest with us, His Grace Govinda Das Prabhu. Is he here? Yeah, over there. I'm very, very, very happy to have Govinda Das Prabhu here in this temple. I have known him over so many years, and Prabhu has been part of Vrindavan's 24-hour Kirtan program for many, many years. And today, he is here in this temple, and he will be performing the Kirtan from 7 to 8. And so this is your very special opportunity to chant the holy names of Krishna in his amazing association. So just informing you, the Kirtan is between 7 to 8, and so all of you can participate. Today, one more thing, our book distribution team is planning to make a report of book distribution to Srila Prabhupada at the end of this announcement. I will, today's Sunday feast sponsors, there are 3 families. One is Deepika Mataji, who wants to thank Radha Shyamasundar for his love, mercy, and blessings. She is sponsoring the Sunday feast. Is Deepika Mataji here? Or family? Anybody here? If so, please come and receive the Mahaprasadam from Maharaj. No, not here. Okay. Then the second family is Raja Rana Prabhu and family, celebrating Viharana's 3rd birthday. You are here? They are not here? Okay. Oh, please come forward. Thank you so much for sponsoring the Sunday feast. For all our sponsors, we make special offerings to Sri Sri Radha Shyamasundar, and this is their Mahaprasadam. Thank you. And wishing Viharana a wonderful 3rd birthday. And Balaram Kallam Prabhu is seeking blessings for his niece Bhavishya Sai Reddy. And Balaram Prabhu is here. Thank you, Balaram Prabhu. So, on all occasions, we celebrate, or in memory of somebody, we are remembering someone who has left this world, or whether we are celebrating the birthday, we always chant the holy name of Krishna. The holy name of Krishna is everything. So, please chant after me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. anyone wishes to sponsor in the coming weeks, you can please contact Abhay Prabhu in the back over there, and Ramdas Prabhu or Shyam Prabhu. Anything else? Nothing else today. Okay. So, I think it's a little delayed. It's okay. Yeah, where is Govinda Mohini? Thank you. She's going to make a book report.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pasai Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Dear Srila Prabhupada, Naperville Sankirtan team would like to give our last month's book scores and events that we have participated. Our team is continuing to go to Patel Brothers on weekly basis. We have also started going for door-to-door book distribution again. We also had our second monthly Sankirtan festival on June 29th. And yesterday we went for public Harinam Sankirtan as part of the Festival of Holy Name retreat and distributed your books. In last month, we have distributed at MSF, our monthly Sankirtan festival, 107 books. Door to door, 6 Srimad Bhagavatam sets. Harinam Sankirtan yesterday, 212 books. Patel Brothers and other events, 955 books. That brings our total for this month to 1,382 books. Many devotees have joined hands to make this possible. Last month, we also shared our Srimad Bhagavatam Bhadra Purnima goal of 500 sets to be distributed this year. This month, by your mercy, we have distributed 33 Srimad Bhagavatam sets, and that brings our Srimad Bhagavatam total so far this year to be 91 sets. We seek your blessings to continue your efforts for distributing Srimad Bhagavatam sets that you have so painstakingly written to save the humanity. We also would like to extend an invitation to everybody to join our next monthly Sankirtan festival, which is on July 27th from 5:30 to 7:30 at Naperville downtown. And also, we would like everybody who's present here who doesn't have a Srimad Bhagavatam sets, please stop by at our book table downstairs to find out more information. Hare Krishna.
Haribo.
I gotta keep my sweet bag here. Nobody steals it. It's the best one. Hey! No, bang, 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 bang. Nice and quiet. Yeah. This one? Yeah. Give me by half an hour, okay, because I think Govinda singing after.
I was singing at 7, so 17 minutes.
Huh?
I was singing at 7 o'clock. So 17 minutes, 17 minutes.
Oh. No. Half an hour.
But I was supposed to sing at 7.
Who? 7 or 7:30?
7.
Okay, give me my half an hour and then he will take over. That'll be fine. Hare Krishna. Okay? Half an hour, or whatever it is. Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna, 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 Hey Krishna. Krishna, 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 Rakshama, Krishna. Krishna, 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 Pahima, Krishna, Krishna. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama, Rama. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Pahima, Krishna. Namo Vishnu Paraya, Krishna Presaya Bhutale, Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine. Lord. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavari Pasyatad Sakarine Namaste. Hey, play to me, not to you. Hey, play to me, not to you. Jaya Sri Krishna Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadada Srivasari Gaurabhakta Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadada Srivasari Gaurabhakta Vrinda Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Half an hour, not it? Okay, okay. What time? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Give it 10 minutes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Krishna, hey, follow me. I cannot follow you. Follow what I am doing. You got it? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. That's good. You don't want this. I say you don't want this. You want to check it out? Okay.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Come on, bang it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Naam, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna